Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of Real Business Roundtable. Today we are just chatting.
And then it goes to this. What up?
A lot of things happening.
Good things, but I'm exhausted.
Crazy shit.
I found out last night, and it almost brought me to tears. Good thing. It's not like, don't be weird. Hey, chill out, bro. No, so one of my buddies, a close friend of mine, I've known him forever. He started a business, and he was going through some struggles. And you know, there's a lot of downside to business. There's a lot of sacrifice. There's a lot of that, hills and valleys, as you say.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And my buddy just profited off his business finally, and he is now on track to hit 6 figures in his first year of profiting. And I've talked to him in the past. Every single time I talk to him, I tell him, stick to this track, stick to it. Just fucking stick to it. There are times that I saw in him where I could see that he wanted to fail. No, that he wanted to give up. He's just like, throw the towel in. He wants to give up. And you know, every time I talked to him, I was like, yo, just keep doing it. Just keep pushing at it. Keep going. Relentless, blind work ethic. Just keep going, and it'll work out. And finally, we had a conversation where he says, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I see it. I'm making money. I'm getting out of contracts that I shouldn't have written or shouldn't have signed. It's just phenomenal. And it feels good to know that he has reached that point, because I remember that point for me. I remember that point where I was like, okay, I'm starting to understand it. It's coming to me now. I'm less stressed. There's a point where like you make enough sacrifices and you have that work ethic of when you're making no money, where it's like, fuck, like bills are stacking up, things are getting late, credit cards are getting maxed out, and it's like there's that, and then you hit that point where it's like, okay, you're starting to see these going down now. You're starting to see money in the bank account. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's that point that you reach, and that's, you know, a lot of business people can relate to that point where it's like things are starting to change, and that's how you know that you're within that pivotal moment within a business. You've reached that point, and you're now focused on a different goal. You've hit that goal. You've gotten out of the dark side of starting a business, and now you're in the brighter side. And you got to just grow and grow and grow and grow. And you got to keep that mindset up. And it was nice. It was nice to hear that from a good friend of mine, that finally he's reached that point, and it's all good. It's all growth from here on out, which is just fantastic.
Yeah, I remember all that it took to build something, and you got to be able to handle that. Things aren't so great right now. Okay, push. Okay, things are good. Oh, things are a little weird. Okay, it's this back and forth thing.
Balance.
You gotta have the mental ability and the spiritual ability to push through that and achieve your goals.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be scary. You're gonna think like, oh, I don't have shit in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's gonna get very discouraging.
Very demotivating. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is that when you feel that little bit of discouragement, you tell yourself, you know what? I'm looking at the bigger picture here. I'm gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna keep achieving things. I'm gonna have those micro successes, build it up, and then you reap the rewards. What makes me crazy is sometimes the people who have never started a business, they discount those steps, those things that the person had to go through. They just think it's all luck, or it's just, you know, here's the thing. There is an element of luck. You're at the right place at the right time.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're at the right place at the right time. But then also it's a lot of freaking work.
Yeah, dude.
A lot of work, a lot of like time, energy, resources, money, all this stuff, and the sacrifices and the risks that you got to take.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The one thing, and it's the
risks you got to take.
It's crazy because like honestly, and it gets in the way of, you know, personal relationships a lot, which is also, it hurts, but you know what? At the end of the day, You know, my boys know that they're my boys, even though I'm never around. But like, one thing that I want to mention is like, I noticed things in the growth, in personal growth and in business growth, is you hit these little milestones. Like the second you hit 6 figures, it's like, shit, okay. Mm-hmm. It gets cool. But then you notice that things get a little easier to make that 200,000.
We all look at Sam.
And why? No, but seriously though, you hit that when you hit $100,000 a year annual, you hit that. It's like, fuck, okay, bet. Honestly, I didn't even notice I hit it when I did. Am I saying too much?
No, dude, you no.
like when you hit that first 6 figures, it's like cool. But then the next step is the level up, is the 200,000 and the 300,000 and the 4, and it keeps growing and it keeps growing and it keeps growing. And you notice a thing within business, within the growth of your business and your personal growth, that these things get a little bit easier. And you notice these, it's almost like, okay, you start and you're a tree and you're growing up, and then there's a branch that comes out and you start leaning this way. And it's like, okay, you have a pivotal moment. You've hit that point. Okay, you branch out here and you keep going. And then there's another pivotal moment and you go this way, and there's another branch that goes out here and another branch. And it just keeps growing into this full tree. I guess that's a good analogy because it's like, okay, now you have this tree and now you have to supplement it with sun, and you have to feed it, and it's just, you have to maintain it and make it look good. And
I love the fruit tree analogy. You start out as a seedling. Oh, geez, you ain't shit. A little bit of sun, a little bit of water, a little bit of nutrients.
And then you grow
and that tree's a little bit bigger. And then there's a little bit of a stalk. People say, you still ain't shit. A little bit more. Patience. Build,
ethic.
Work
ethic.
Progress. Fast isn't always good. Sometimes if success comes too fast, you don't appreciate it. You don't have those roots that are in the ground.
If it comes really fast, it can be lost really fast.
Exactly. So when you're growing your business, just be patient. Like I said in the other episode, moonlight, do it on the side. It doesn't need to be your main shit. Work somewhere else, get a paycheck, build a side business. That's what I did.
You know what's funny? There's different stages. Like I'm like where I'm at right now, like I'm doing good, but I'm still working my fucking ass off. Like you've hit a point where like you've got like
I bust my ass, dude.
No. I'm not saying that, you do, but like sometimes, like even last night, you hit me up, yo, how's that going? And I texted you at 9:30, and I'm still at my computer, fucking tapping away. You're like, all right, bet.
I think I fell asleep. early.
Yeah, but
I didn't feel well. I didn't feel well after that Thai food.
I felt that. I just felt that it was fucking spicy.
I love the restaurant. I love the restaurant, but I got indigestion.
Oh, that food was so good.
I think the spiciness shocked my system because I was getting a lot of burp.
Well, at the same time too,
just like, ooh, shit.
At the same time too, like with the fasting, and that's the first thing you eat all day. Like that's the first thing I ate all day, and it was like spicy food just hit my stomach, and it was like,
I do. Yeah. Just so everybody knows, I do intermittent fasting, and I'll eat a meal, and maybe if I eat it too fast, it's like, ooh.
Yeah, that's one thing I've actually just kind of moving away from.
It's just chatting. Talk about whatever.
One thing I've noticed within.
Hold on. We can talk about Pop-Tarts. They come in strawberry, brown sugar, cinnamon.
One thing I definitely noticed is that
Pop-Tarts. Hold on.
Buttered sausage. Buttered sausage. Pull up that video. Pull up buttered sausage.
Hey, Pop-Tarts.
Buttered sausage.
10 years ago, these markers weren't so purple, but now they're purple. Now they're really, really fucking purple. And it's alarming to me, and it's also enchanting to me to see the deep blue sea inside, this. Let's talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. Buttered sausage. It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
It does. Lips. That's shit is so funny. What were we talking about?
Butter and sausage.
What were we talking about?
So,
Yeah, indigestion.
yes.
The first thing, intermittent fasting.
So I do intermittent fasting.
Yeah, we back.
I eat in a certain window of the day, and I let my digestive system relax. I just scoffed down a bunch of Thai food, and it really hit me. It wasn't the restaurant's fault. I think it was the speed that I ate and the level of spice of
That's
the
what I
food
was
that
gonna
I
say.
ate.
I remember
was
now.
Just whew.
So one thing that I've noticed about
Hold
intermittent
on.
fasting.
One more time.
Okay. One thing that I've noticed about intermittent fasting is that when I eat that meal at the end of the day, it's a pretty big meal, and I tend to like scarf it down almost. I need to get into more like I need to when
Thai food, extra spicy.
that wasn't too spicy. The thing about Thai spice is that it's spicy, but it only lasts for like 3 minutes.
But the wonton was very tolerable. The red curry was fucking crazy.
The reason why is because when you're eating that spice, it's manageable. You can eat it. You can keep eating it. But hey, listen.
The red curry was
No, it was the heat. It was the temperature that kills it. Because when you're eating something spicy
and it's temperature hot.
and the temperature hot, that's when it fucking burns.
It's amplified and
yeah,
it just
aggressive.
me and my son. My
son.
My son Alex, he was watching some YouTube videos and he loves LA Beast. This guy on YouTube, he eats all crazy shit. Food challenges. Not the amount of food necessarily, but the things that he eats is crazy. And so we started going down the YouTube rabbit hole and we started seeing all these challenge videos about ramen noodles 2 times spicy. Okay, what's this all about? So we see these challenge videos of these like professional, I don't know, food challenge guys, cooking up a bunch of ramen noodles and eating bag after bag of these 2x spicy ramen noodles. You could probably show an image of this on the episode, and I give people fair warning, be very careful with this, because everyone has different tolerances. I have a good tolerance for spice, and this fucked me up.
Really? Was that bad?
Hold on. Fuck me up. I can handle spice. I all day. I'm pretty good with it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much for joining us.
No.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Stop.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is something I don't recommend trying at home.
Unless you like
If
spice.
you buy it, I want you to take your pinky. I want you to do this. I want you to touch the sauce and just go and decide if you're going to take this journey.
Dude, we can't keep talking about food. My stomach. Wait.
Hold on.
Wait.
You
ready?
need to decide slowly if you're going to take this journey. Because what me and my son did is we made it and we're sitting at the table all excited like, oh, this is this crazy spicy ramen. We're going to try this out. I've got the chopsticks all authentic. And I'm like, oh my. Oh, what is happening to my organs? Alex quickly spit it out. I took about 3 bites because heat takes a little bit to hit you. I'm like, ooh, holy crap. I've never tried the 1-chip challenge, but hold on. I'm never doing that. I'm never doing that. You can do it.
If we hit 500 likes, we'll
Sam.
do the 1-chip challenge.
Sam, you can do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it until we get 1 million followers or 1 million subscribers. So everybody at home, if you want to see me do the 1-chip challenge, we have to have 1 million subscribers. But I won't do it. So
Yeah, right.
Here's the
You
thing.
want them to do it.
But here's the thing.
Someone buys fake subs, just racks it up.
Alex runs to the kitchen sink and he's rinsing his noodles. I was like, I'll just make you a different kind, man. Relax. He's like, oh my God. And then I'm like, holy crap, I can't eat this. And I just dump it in the trash.
I've had some spicy ramen, but never that spicy.
I felt the entire journey of that meal go through my guts. The whole thing. Literally, like a snake. I felt every single movement of that.
Yo, making a movie, hiring someone who can be like really dramatic during any conversation would be so funny.
I felt those ramen noodles go through my entire body. So if you want to take that risk, it's entirely up to you. Full disclaimer. I step back. It's entirely up to you. I did not advise you to eat this. You decided. You'll like start describing food when we're on the road, and I
can daydream,
and I'm like trying to have my discipline, and I have broken a few times. I'll admit that.
See, the thing is that I think you're wrong is that I can go all day without eating and I can dream about a delicious steak and cheese and I can eat whatever I want. But you hear food and you're like, oh, I need food. You're like, oh, my stomach is hungry.
No, but you trigger it because I don't think about it. I think about business, and you're like,
all right. This is not a
cream
competition.
cheese
This is
on
not a
this.
competition anymore. This nah. Because I'll go all day without eating, and then I'll work until 10 o'clock
like,
at night.
oh, meatballs.
And you're at home. You're sending me videos of you eating hot Cheetos.
You're like, oh, craft, and I'm like,
Yeah. Ready right now. I'm looking at this and I'm saying, damn, that looks good. And I'm gonna, what?
my
Oh, and I'm gonna, that looks delicious. I want that. I would like to eat pizza. If I did not have any discipline, I would go out and I would eat pizza. But you know what? I'm not, because I don't actually want to eat pizza because I have discipline. You, on the other hand, you're gonna send me a picture of O'Craft in about 2 hours.
I do have.
Oh.
No, I do. I love delicious food. We're just looking at pictures of food here on the screen. Wow, look at those dumplings.
Yeah, it looks good. Thank you so much for joining us today on Real Business Roundtable.
Thank you. Welcome.
Where Andy and I compete with who's more disciplined.
I am way more disciplined, guys. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, click the bell.
Peace out.